What's up everyone, SS Multiverse, and today I am bringing you incoming major leaks from Japan. I'm going to be showing you guys the poster for the next arc of Dragon Ball Super. So before every arc, they usually have kind of like a promotional picture involving a taste of what we're going to see in the next arc. We finally got ours for this hit arc, as people are calling it, and we quickly found out that actually it's not gonna be as long as most people predicted. All these parts involving hit are actually gonna be very short, but this poster is actually gonna be going beyond the hit arc. So that means that whatever is going on with hit, his fight with Goku is actually gonna be very short, and then they're gonna move on to a next arc after this. So I don't even know if you want to call this an arc, what's going on with hit, because it's so incredibly short. It's only going to go for a couple episodes, and it's going to move on to this next arc, which is what I'm showing you now with this picture. And this next arc you see with the picture is called the Universal Survival Arc. A lot of people are already saying that this is the Universal Tournament, although we do not know that. Just based off the name, it's going to be at least a decent chance of that being true. Now let's take a look at this picture. Obviously we have, as you see, dead in the center, Goku and Vegeta, because most likely of all the Z fighters, they're going to be getting the most screen time in action, as usual in Dragon Ball Super. And then we have some other interesting things going on in this picture. So let's go all the way to the left. We have Krillin and Majin Buu. Now Krillin is in his battle uniform, so that's very interesting, but I'm more shocked to see Majin Buu here on the left. I personally thought after the Champ arc where he couldn't even pass a Rin test, I felt like that was them trying to say, like, the writers, that they're gonna give Majin Buu kind of less screen time. And in the Resurrection F saga, he was sleeping, so I feel like they're gonna try to, cut loose with him being on the show. He was just kind of fade away, kind of like how Goten did a little bit. But this proves otherwise. This is very interesting. It seems like they're gonna possibly bring him back at least for 1 or 2 scenes. But even more interesting, we see Android 17, his return back to the show. As you know, he was revived in Dragon Ball Z. There was even a scene at the end of the Buu saga in which he helped Goku form his Genkidama Spirit Bomb. And so it appears he's going to make a return. I mean, how much of a role he's going to have is hard to say, but I think it's just going to be interesting to see his return, because a lot of people want to know what happened with him, because just one scene in Dragon Ball Z didn't really answer many questions about what he was up to, what his current life was like, so we'll get to see that most likely. Now, even more interesting is this right side, and this is where I can see people really losing their marbles. We see Ultimate Gohan, and make no mistake, that is most definitely Ultimate Gohan. There's just no denying it. He has the exact same haircut. He has the serious look on his face. He is wearing the exact same uniform. That is nothing like the Gohan we've seen up until now in Super. That is most definitely Goku's ultimate form. Does this mean the return of Gohan? This is by far the strongest proof yet that we see Gohan as full battle uniform. Even at the end of the Trunks arc, we only saw he kind of looked like his ultimate form, but he's still wearing his super outfit, what he usually wears in Dragon Ball Super. But this is his battle uniform, the same uniform that Goku wears, that he wears with a lot of respect, and that usually he would only wear if he was going to do some fighting or heavy training. We also see Master Roshi and Tien Shinhan over there as well. I mean, that's interesting to see. Maybe they'll have some role. I mean, and Tien looks like wants to fight somebody as well. He's kind of cracking his knuckle right there. That's very cool. We see Piccolo. Piccolo is just his arm over there. That's very interesting as well. I like where this is going. I think that this next arc is going to try to get more characters involved, and I think that would be an incredibly smart move on Dragon Ball Super's end. But is this the return of Gohan? I think this is the strongest piece of evidence yet. But all in all, I think that's all we can grasp by this one picture, that these characters are going to appear in the next saga, that it's going to be after the whole fight with Hit and Goku, or anything else involving Hit, which is only going to be a couple more episodes. And yeah, this seems very exciting. We'll see. I mean, it sounds like this Universal Survival arc, if it's Universe 7 as a whole, maybe that's why they're showing all these various characters returning to battle, because they're going to have to defend their universe, from a new threat. Possibly it's going to be just an all-out war. We'll have to see. Very interesting. I think I'm going to leave this off here. I mean, any other conclusion I'd make would just be kind of pure speculations, which I love to do, but I think for once I'll just leave it off here. Let me know what you guys think of this new Universal Survival arc coming up after the Hit fight with Goku, or anything involving Hit. What do you think this poster means? What do you think do you think this is Gohan's return? Let me know in the comments. I'll rate him like always. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.